Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic and phenomenal day. We'll take a quick look once more at XRP, see where we're at here. Pretty straightforward, just moving alongside the market. Nothing super substantial to really report. I do want to address a couple of key levels, such as this support level here at like the 205 range, but also some back-end liquidation data. So let's jump into that one first and just make it a quick analysis here and kind of see where we're at with some important support and resistances, maybe some dollar cost average targets, and potential worst case or better case scenarios for us. So starting with liquidation, we can see here $2 to 207 roughly. That area that's we didn't quite hit is that just local bottom here where people have been buying the most. So we got liquidation there. Just note 235 to 240, that heavy concentration above the price. That's that resistance range we talked about yesterday. 1.4 billion in liquidation short delta, basically implying the shorts are in play. You don't want to take a long against this. Just buying the dip and being one of those persons because this is your favorite coin is a bad idea. And I say it's a bad idea from a leverage standpoint, not that you shouldn't add to your spot bag. That's perfectly fine. You do you. I have some limit orders just under $2. If that happens, I'll be happy about it, right? If it doesn't, it's no big deal. But either way you look at it, I'm just mentioning this because a lot of folks will, they'll FOMO in because we have this first dip ever, or in a while, or whatever you want to call it. And it's important not to get too crazy during these times because most people get really manic when these kind of price points occur. So anyways, that's just kind of my little soapbox there for the moment. Moving on to the hourly time frame, the daily time frame, we're below all three moving averages, generally construed as a bearish sign. In case you didn't notice, the price is going down, right? So just buying the dip to buy the dip is generally a bad idea. Once more, if you're using leverage, I recommend super low leverage or none at all for the moment until things stabilize with the market. Israel declared war on Iran. Things just went dump happy, right? Now, you could argue this is a triple bottom. You could even say this is a head and shoulders pattern, right? There's a lot of little things you could extract here, but the truth is, bullish patterns aside, those mean nothing when the market is total garbage right now with everything going on the way that it is, okay? So things get topsy-turvy and really upside down in situations like this. It's best to avoid it for a moment, okay? So let me go and turn this fan off one sec. And let's go ahead and jump over to the 4-hour time frame really quick here. So to note here on the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize that we are once more below all moving averages. There's not a lot of support below the price minus that massive $2 range. But for the most part here, everything's broken bearish. We got RSI, money flow index at that 30 or just under 30 range, with stochastic swinging up and our moving average above the price. So at the very least, if you're going to consider long, wait until we break above the moving averages. Wait until Bitcoin can sustain and reclaim 106 to 107K. For right now, this is just way too premature, very early, and not a good call to consider a long. So the simple way to understand it is anytime we have a market correction significant like we saw, you always wait to trade, maybe make it a 2-day roll. Okay? That's what I do to my community. I tell them, hey, I am not taking a trade for another 48 hours after this crazy catalyst. I am looking personally for some short positions potential in between 106 and 107K for Bitcoin. And if you were to communicate that over here on this chart here, if we get in the 220 to 230 range, that may be a consideration too. But I just don't really like shorting XRP, nor do I like taking longs on it. We actually had to close out our long position on this coin because we had significant bullish strength. But once more, fundamental catalyst took that down. That's how it works. Get used to it. It's just the way the market is. Anyways, that's kind of where we're at. I'll post a playout chart as per usual on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks so much for being an awesome part of my life. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment below. Join us on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I have a lot of good, relevant information over there for you. And obviously, make sure you join us on Bitunix too as well. These guys are phenomenal. No KYC or VPN required exchange. Check them out. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you soon. Take care.